Hey y'all, welcome to the video. I'm so excited to see you. I see y'all made it back. What took you so long? But anyway, I'm just glad you are back. So we're going to get into the video about my 1 month update on my nipple piercings. And just tell y'all a little bit about my nipple piercing, what I think about after having it a month. They get snatched up. As you saw in the title, I did mention desensitization or not having sensation in my nipples. So we're going to get into all of that. We're going to get into the frequent asked questions about nipple piercings because of course you want to know. Of course you've been looking at it. Of course you've been wanting one for years and just ain't decided to get it. So with that being said, y'all, we're going to get into the video and we're going to explain a couple of things. And also aftercare, what have I done differently? How has it worked for me? All that good stuff. So if you're interested in watching my 1 month update on my nipple piercing, please continue to watch, okay? So we're going to get into the video after this, or whichever way this thing goes. Y'all probably wondering if the piercing still hurts. Of course it don't. It's a nipple ring. No, let me stop being sarcastic. I'm sorry, y'all. But in actuality, in all honesty, it doesn't hurt as of right now. When I get them snatched up, they hurt, of course, if I get them snatched in a towel or in some piece of clothing, which I honestly hadn't had a problem with clothing. My biggest thing is when I wash like a wash towel, or I will not use a loofah or any type of sponge on my nipples because I know they have those little small holes. So anything that's prone to getting pulled, no. They did get snatched up a little bit in my covers. That's my fault. I should have had a covering on, but I didn't. But I caught it just in time. So that's the answer to that. Another question is probably people want to know, how much did my nipple ring cost? Oh, I actually got a deal. I mean, I don't know if it's necessarily a deal because this is how much this tattoo parlor charged for any piercing. They charged me $20. Yes, $20 for both. Not 40, not 20 or 20, but just regular 20, not 40. How old do you have to be to get this piercing? Of course, you have to be 18 or older. I'm not sure if a parent can consent to you getting this piercing. So I don't suggest getting it under 18. That's just a personal preference. I mean, I can't tell you what to do because you might consider yourself grown. But I digress. What does the piercing process entail? If you hadn't already watched the first video of the series, you will see how I got my nipple piercing. But I can tell you what my process was. I'm gonna link somewhere in the cards like the initial video of how this series got started. But in the meantime, how did we get started? First off, I been thinking about the piercing for quite a long time and just didn't decide to get it. Like, I was too afraid of the pain. All the research kind of scared me to conjuring up some sort of feeling that like, that's gonna hurt too bad. Although I have other piercings. Like I mentioned, I have several piercings, but I feel like this may have been the worst, or I thought it would have been the worst. So I didn't get it I didn't get it when I initially thought about it. So the process was initially my research phase, finding out all that I could about the piercing and just trying to see if I really did want it after all of everything I heard. And I also try to scare myself out of doing things too by researching the horror stories, like what's the worst can happen. It didn't scare me so bad. It didn't scare me bad enough not to get it, because of course you're in this video, so guess what? I got it. So with that being said, after I did my research, I looked for a few piercings that I might have been comfortable with. I would have went to my initial lady that I normally go to when I got my other piercing, But they went up on their price, and I wasn't feeling the price. That was only it. It was nothing about her. Nothing. She did a fantastic job in what I had her to pierce at that particular time. But I was trying to save money at the time, and they had a $20 deal. What's the worst can happen? I mean, it's a lot can happen. I could have got an infection or whatever, but I didn't go to nobody's house. I went to a shop, and I went to a shop that was highly recommended. I had a few other people that went to the shop, not necessarily had the same piercer. They had another piercer, but I didn't go to that particular piercing because of all the bad feedback I got. Of course, you can't listen to everybody, but it was a slew of people that was saying stuff that even the reviews, like, if I'm going to patronize your business and give you my money, please don't have an attitude with me. I'm not going to grab you while you insert some sort of jewelry in me. I'm not going to talk to you crazy. So I expect a certain level of respect, and I just feel that that might have not come about. Although when I got there, I did see that person, and I did speak to that person. That person spoke back. Didn't give me any bad vibes, but I already had my mind stuck on who was piercing me. And I don't like making like hasty decisions at the last moment, like switching up. If I'm stuck, I'm stuck. I don't switch up. And that's on period. Okay, so does the nipple or breast size matter about the piercing? I'm not quite sure, but I know the jewelry does matter. So the piercer did tell me that he had to look at my nipples to analyze what size nipple gauge ring that I would have, or how long that it would be, giving it time to swell if it was gonna swell. So that was that, and he did a great job. My nipple ring did not swell over the piercing. As of right now, as far as in the healing process goes, I am still crusting. It's still crusting. It's not really bad. It's not like saturated with liquid all the time. It's not messing up my bras or anything like that. So it's just a little crust from time to time. I've read where you don't supposed to rotate the jewelry and move the jewelry, but every piercing I've had, I've rotated my jewelry so it didn't get stuck. I did at one point in time with this nipple ring. I did rotate it. It had a little crust. The crust make it hurt even a little more when you rotate it. That's up to you whether you want to rotate your piercing or not. I do rotate my piercing, but when I'm rotating it, because they say you could get some sort of... So the video cut off abruptly, but I do believe that when you are rotating your piercings, that your hands should be clean at all times. I've only rotated my piercings while in the shower, letting the shower water run down on my breast, and I'm rotating it. And I'm turning them sideways to make sure that the water get in it. And the soap that I use, I still use Pro Bond, although initially I said that it burned a little bit. It no longer burns. But I also put it in there and let the water run on my breast. And so I don't necessarily put it all the way on my nipple, turn it, and then I rotate that way. Also, when I'm done with the soap, I do use the turmeric saline that I made. I happen to like that a whole lot. So after I'm done with that, I'll just spray, move this way, turn, spray down, roll around. That's how I do it. And they said do it up to 3 times a day. I'm a busy girl, so I don't do it 3 times a day. I do it twice a day. At one point in time, I was doing it once, but then I scared myself by doing a little more research. And typically, a lot of people get infected by not caring aftercare of their piercings like they should. And I don't want to fall in that category. I want my nipples. I happen to like my nipples. I happen to love my nipples. I really, really love my nipples. So I wouldn't want anything to happen to them that states that deem unnecessary. You know, if I can avoid it, by all means. So, since I did put in a topic about have I lost sensation in my nipples, the answer is no. I still have the feelings in my nipples. And girl, I must say, have I had hypersensitivity I would say in aspect, I have had hypersensitivity in my nipples, and it feels really, really good. It's weird though when I get in the shower and the water hit it. It's a weird feeling that I can't explain. It feels good and weird all at the same time. Not gonna get into the sexual kinky stuff because I'm sure when I tell you, it kind of hyping the sensation there just a little bit. Shh, don't tell nobody. With that being said, no, I haven't lost a sensation in my nipples. When your cycle come on, my ladies, when your cycle come on, they do get a little more sensitive than they normally would, of course, because that's normal. With that being said, my next question is, let's go back to it. Oh, how much does it hurt? Well, when I initially got it, remember, on a 10 scale, it was a 25. And if you can make it to after day 5 of that piercing, you good. You are fantastic because it don't hurt no more. Your body done got used to the weird shit that was incorporated in it. Did I say weird? I'm gonna block it out because I wasn't supposed to say no bad words in the new year. So, would I get this piercing again? No, I wouldn't get it redone. But I don't expect it to close because I'm gonna take care of it. But I wouldn't get it again if it closed. How long does it take to heal? Here's the thing. From research, it says one place said 4 to 6 months. Other people say 12 months to 2 years. So it just depends on your body. So I suggest that you continue to take your vitamins. Zinc is really good for healing qualities. Make sure you take care of your piercing and keep your immune system intact so that you can heal properly like you should. And you might have different results. So in the meantime, I'm taking my zinc, I'm taking my vitamins. So we're going to see what the healing process is for this piercing. Y'all, I hope y'all are not getting bored. I hope that I am giving you some vital information. In the meantime, please consider subscribing to my channel. I have a lot of vital information for you. Y'all, I just keep moving my hands because I love my nails. I did. These are press-ons. But I'm going to redo them because clearly the press-on wasn't pressing on. But that's besides the point. It wasn't that the nail wasn't pressing on. It's just that these particular brand of nails seem to have, they're easy to break, and I'm not buying these ever again. So let's see. I don't plan on changing my barbell for a while. And you're probably wondering, did I get like the rings or the barbell? I got the rings only because they said that if the piercing was curved, then it wouldn't heal like properly, and the swelling, it just would cause more friction on your nipples. And that's one thing I did not want to do. Let's rate my piercings since I was talking about rating the piercings, right? So we're going to start with the easiest one. I think my nose was the easiest one. It didn't hurt as bad. It was just a quick little pinch. And then I would say it's a tie between the belly and the VCH. Because now one of them, okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, let's go this way. My nipple piercing was probably like a 3. My navel piercing was probably like a 4. VCH, I think that was the best one. I think it was a 2. Only because I've learned throughout the years to cheat on a piercing. And here's my cheat code. I got ibuprofen before the piercing, and it's good for anti-inflammatory, and it's also good for pain relieving. So it was a quick pinch, and that was it. So the best piercing I've had was the VCH. It was a 2 on a 10 scale. Can't speak for everybody else because everybody afraid of the coochie piercing. But, and then the nose, I think the nose was the first one I ever gotten. So I didn't know nothing about the cheat code. So we're gonna say that's a 3. Navel was a 3. My cartilage piercing over here, I would say the aftercare when I got this pierced up here, it was like a 7 or 8. It was hurting. I don't have that no more. I didn't get an industrial. I just got the cartilage pierced. That was when I was really young. So maybe I just didn't know what I was doing, but it hurted, and I kept trying to open it back up, and I just got tired of that process. But the worst one by far, 25 on a 10 scale, was these nipples, and they hurt like a mother freaker. They hurt like a mother fudge cake. So with that being said, yeah, that's the worst one, and I'll never get it back again. So if it closed, God forbid it closed, because I don't want it to close, I won't get it back. That's that on that. So I'm probably a little everywhere. Somebody probably want to know, do they still bleed? No, I ain't got any bleeding. And somebody also probably want to know, how soon can you wear a bra after? Because I've heard wear a sports bra, don't wear a bra. You know, it kind of confused me. So do what's best for you. I initially was in a bra when I went to the place, so I stayed in my bra. And I felt like I said in video 2, that they was in their rightful spot, and I felt comfortable with having my bra on. I think a lot of people say wear a sports bra, but I'm not necessarily against the sports bra. Oh, sorry, y'all. I'm not necessarily against the sports bra at all, but it seemed to cause friction on my nipples, like that pushing in on my nipples, that screen they got on there. I didn't like that, so I would stay in like a bra, just a regular bra, if I could. It just puts a strain. So when I go to the gym, I don't feel it. I don't wear, like, sometimes I wear my regular bra, sometimes I wear a sports bra. But some sports bras, it just pushes me the wrong way, and I don't like that. So like I say, do what's best for you. I think the best thing I like about my piercing is that it gave me confidence in that area, because breastfeeding took a toll on me, and also weight loss took a toll on me, and I wasn't too happy with them. So now that I have ornaments there, I'm okay for right now. I think the worst thing, in which I'm starting to come in cahoots with, that it don't bother me as bad. Remember in the video 1, I told you I felt like it was slanting a bit. I'm okay with my piercing, so it doesn't bother me. Well, guys, I think in month 2 we can get into other questions or whatnot. That's all I have so far. If you liked the video, if you liked the update, hope that I wouldn't talk too much and gave you vital information. Please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell for more videos. I have a slew of different videos depending on what your likes are. So I hope that you find something on my channel that you can, what's the word I'm looking for? I hope that you find something on my channel that suits you and something that you like, because why not? Anyways, I would love to see y'all in another video, and I gotta go, so I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.
Yeah. It's alright. Yeah. You know how it feels on my